Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus again. I am the voice and spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. Been doing it for 40 years. Basic human rights refers to all of those rights that human beings are granted by being a human being living on this earth from the creator of this earth and the human beings and the will for life. Well, we're sitting here in America and there are some strange things happening in our country, some strange things happening all over the world. And people have been trying to do something about it, and it seems the more we try to do about it, the worse it has gotten, especially over these hundreds of years. And so I'm sitting here saying what is in my heart, what has been given to me in my spirit to share with you, the people, and hope that it will work for us all. But I haven't done this for 40 years. It hasn't worked. And I see now some of the strangest things that have ever happened in my life. And so I sit back, I reminisce, and I talk with the Spirit and ask God, what is it that I haven't said? And for some strange reason, this morning I've been given to say this to you, the American people, if you will. There are a lot of things that's going on in America. There are a lot of problems, and no one is excused. The solutions to the problem requires a particular action. The problems that exist, they are not known by gender. They are not known by politics. They are not known by race. The new message that I have to give to you today that determines who you are is this. There are two kinds of people in the world, two kinds of people in America, godly and ungodly. Let me say that again. Out of all the stuff that's going on in America, all the racism, all of the hatred, all of the bigotry, all of the, you name it, there's only two kinds of people that are living on earth and in America. One is godly and the other is ungodly. Now, what is the distinction between the two? Let me start with godly. Godly people are people of love. What's love? That's basically is identified like this. Enhancing life. And that starts with the basic human rights for survival, food, clothing, shelter, education, and health care. And to guarantee that to everyone, everybody that's able to participate in the process of manifesting all of the resources necessary to meet the needs and wants and desires of these people. That's godly. Out of that will come peace, prosperity, freedom, joy of life, and the fulfillment of your dreams. That's godly. And anybody that's not working towards that is ungodly. Now, what is ungodly? Ungodly is the destruction of all that and the prevention of all that I just mentioned. Prevention of health care for everybody. Prevention of education for everybody. Prevention of housing for everybody. All of those things that are essential for survival, anti-God is against them all. Now, that doesn't mean that they're not for some. For instance, you might find they are for some, but they're not for all. Godly people are for the benefits of life for all people. That's godly. Ungodly is not doing that. Being ungodly is doing everything you can to destroy godliness. Ungodly is doing everything you can to not put a hand in it. Just stay out of it. That's ungodly. So when we look at America and all of the stuff that's going on in America today, it is the presentation of godly people versus ungodly people. And what you see here today is that God is allowing this to continue to exist with ungodly people so big and rambunctious that they're about to take this nation under. And the godly people, the few that are, most of them have already been killed. And there might be a few still around somewhere. But where? We don't know. It is not good enough to just talk the opposite of what the ungodly speak. You got to speak totally for everybody. Everybody. You can't speak godly for your race. You can't speak godly for your gender. You can't speak godly for your nationality. If it is not for all, it is ungodly. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not standing up in America today, I don't care if you're from Trump and everybody that believe in Trump. I don't care if you're a Republican who don't believe in Trump but believe in the Republican strategy. I don't care if you're a Democrat believing that whatever Democrats believe. If you're not standing up for all, I don't care what church you belong to. If you're not standing up for all, you are ungodly and you're under the spirit of the ungodlessness. Now, I know that make you mad, and they might not even present this on YouTube. In fact, they might even give me a strike and tell me that I'm trying to cause some problems. But I'm just telling you my heart, ladies and gentlemen. Why do I tell you my heart? Because I want you and all of us to experience heaven before we die. Because I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know where we're going after we die. Everything else has been told to us. We don't know anything. But right now, we do have a chance to put our hands in it. And if you deserve heaven, you would be doing everything you can right now to provide for it. And if you don't deserve heaven, you don't believe in it, you don't give a darn about it, and you're just going to try to make sure that your desires, wishes, and needs, as selfish as they are met. Did you get anything out of that? Have a nice one.